Good morning, my name's VictorPhaeron. I've been ATEEZ nearly, 6 years now, and I'm slowly watching all of ATEEZ's MVs, album by album, and I am now up to Treasure, EP3, the third EP, so EP by EP, album by album, let's say. ATEEZ is about to have a comeback. I can only manage so much. I'm waiting for them to announce European dates so that just maybe I'd be able to get a high touch, because in all my 5 times of seeing them, I'm yet to get a high touch. But I think I'm now at the point with these MVs where the other ones I'd seen like little bits of here and there, and like I tried to learn the dances, and like they're so iconic where you've seen them over and over and everywhere. But I'm low-key a fake tinny because I haven't watched the MVs like I should have. But here we are. This does make me yearn for spring and summer. Honestly, one of my favourite songs of theirs. Look a little jig. Oh, part of the reason. Is this where they started butchering his brows? Yeah. God, they really did take a lot off. Anyway, very pretty. Look at his nose, it's gorgeous. I don't think that is what I think it is, but even if it is, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. Ocean blue. I can't sing, so I apologize for that. Green yunho. Strawberry Duke! Oh, iconic. Go away, go away. What was that? There's lore in here somewhere. What is this? Also, decent CG this. So gorgeous in this. Whoa. That's lore. It's gotta be. Gorgeous, but again, just going up. Beautiful. This is where things start getting filtered. Like you can see just about here. Little bit of skin texture there, little bit of skin texture there, but it's delicious and it's fantastic. Did they actually bring the makeup back on this one as well? Thank you. Are you fucking kidding me? The trumpet on the bracelet? Excuse my language, but like... Strawberry Duke! Hakuna Matata ya! Oh, so good. Wow. And we get more seonghwa center. And Blonde San. So good. Strawberry Duke! I'm so cool and chill about this. Excuse me. That had to be a set. Just going. Like, the way that the dances are put together is so good. Like, the little movements, the little motions, like, wooyoung. That blue-black colour, gorgeous. No more. Oh. There's no cassette in that. I'm guessing it's just connected to radio. But... there's no cassette in this boombox. Hopefully that means nothing, and there's not some greater lore thingy. Look at them. Oh, they're at the skate park and they've all got Vans on. Vans off the wall. Look at them being legit. No cassette! There was no key there. Also, the high-vis outfit's adorable. All this double denim. Wait, this sounds also a horrible place to pause it, I know, but like... Togatima! So good. Also, there's, like, they always... The sunsets, they always manage to capture them, and they always look beautiful. When did View come out? And yes, I do have all the songs from thingy, because I've just got a mega playlist for ATEEZ. 2015? Really? Wow. That song's 11 years old this year. It's already 10 years old. But yes, very View vibes. Them and their wide shots, gosh darn it. Next one. Hey, hey. And now we're on the ship. The Vans again. He looks so good in this. The blush, the eyeshadow, the hair, perfect. Fantastic. Big fan. What does all this mean? Somebody's definitely broken it down. Anyway. The captain of the ship. There is nothing on that map. Dead men tell no tales. Now what is all this? I don't know, I'm not smart enough. And the ATEEZ mask. Also, these earrings, beautiful. The earrings, the pearls, and then also how nice the crimping is a choice, but it's a choice that I like in this situation. Also, all of these, this lovely blonde color. And once again, yeosang's been relegated to standing there and looking pretty. Oh. Is the bluish sword actually blue, or is this a lore reference, or are they talking about the moon? Anyway. Also, great live performance. I think I have this album as well. These very also you can sort of really hear seonghwa sound starting to come out in this, which is really nice. But you can see the clipping around here. Very cute. Sorry, big fan. Very hala hala reminiscent. But also it is just... What's on the blackboard? Also, interesting thingy there in the background. White roses, paper roses, let's say. You. Now what is this? Lenses are a bit too light for my liking, but that's just me. Blue hair, blue lenses just about gets away with it. Is the hood show upside down on purpose, or is that just how the earring came? It's moments like that in some K-pop dances that really date them. Look, 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 look. 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 8. Right here at the end. How big their smiles are. I remember them complaining about how their faces ached after this. Whoa. My word. Why are we running through tinfoil? Why are we running through baked potatoes? I think this is the last MV for this album in terms of like going, well, this EP rather, but like they really have been, the fact that people managed to figure out adrenaline through other song titles and through other things. Some ATEEZ really are just that clever. Adorable. This very pinky colour with the lenses, it's adorable. Oh, I have seen this MV. The first time I remember properly watching this was at the concert. Also really pretty, the gem earrings. It's crazy to see how far they've come even from this, but like the fact that everything that I've seen so far, like this is all within a year. My word, were they working? What, they really were. And you know what, completely paid off, because Wonderland comes up after this and everything just goes BAM after Wonderland. Wonderland was really the one that just absolutely exploded things. Bam, 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 bam. This is so pretty. I think performance videos like this really get to highlight the song. And the Aurora in the background. Oh, I remember in the UK when we had that weird solar storm where we got to see these all up and down the country. Oh, yeosang's hair. I haven't seen much of yeosang in this. Also, the filter on this is really interesting and pretty. Like the vignette. Like the trees and such. Come do this at Hyde Park. That'd be cool. Aurora. Wow, this is really pretty. The mesh over the normal white shirts creates a really pretty illusion. And, sort of that look they had. Yes, yeosang. Shiny green wet look. And then using the mesh to simulate that on the shirts without actually having to soak them. Also, catch Jongho's leg movement. The sweep to Aurora. I need to stop getting emotional at the end of these. Oh god. Yeah. Utopia's coming up. Yeah, big fan of ATEEZ. If you couldn't tell. Is there anybody else that you'd like me to take a look at? Please let me know. Just a little short story before I leave you be and we get on to the next album. Is that when I went to see them in Manchester, I managed to get all the way up to the barricade. I didn't have the ultimate thing yet, it's just I know how to navigate concerts. And the only person in front of me, unfortunately, was a yeosang serial fan caller, and she was American. She was American, and that was sort of disappointing. She gave me some stale Galaxy Minstrels, which, alright, fairs, but still, no. It came to Utopia at the end, and I was like... Thankfully it was a remix version, because Utopia does make me cry a bit. But wasn't a fan of the fact that because it was so close, you can sort of see when the members are looking at who, and because I'm not exactly short, and I wasn't exactly wearing shorter shoes, but I did keep myself crouched and stanced up through most of it to where people around me could see, and wasn't a fan of them any of them looking at me, and I'm there trying to cover my face whilst I'm basically crying, and that's like, I wasn't crying, I teared up, and I was like, this is embarrassing, can't let my mascara run. But yeah, I think that's the first time I've cried at an ATEEZ concert, and probably the next time that I go to see them, I will cry again, in fact. But yes, thank you. If there's anybody else you'd like me to take a look at, or anything in particular that you've noticed about, like, that album or that EP, where you're like, oh, well, like, any memories that you've got attached to those songs. For me, this EP reminds me of summer. Then let me know in the comments, please. And thank you all. Have a good evening. Good night.